Hey everyone, welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have a very exciting match. We have a Link to the Past randomizer Crosskeys tournament match. This is Ramond versus PlasmaKappa Game 3 in the round 1 of the brackets. Tracking today we have Siberion and Becky Scott Fairley. And on commentary we have Tracy M. and Eris, and they will take it from here.
All right. Yeah. So we have mirror scroll. And that's it. That's all we got. Otherwise, regular cross keys. Two very good runners trying to get their way into the next round. Let's see what happens.
Where Gemma was waiting for them.
Always a game game. Yeah, we got game 3. Love a game 3. Should be fun.
Yeah. And,
okay, so
no
we gotta start the
Ramond.
Ramond is the not ready. That's where we're at. Okay, so he's saying good luck, have fun in the race room, and there we go. Obviously, they'll take a second, for it to catch up on the restream. But the runners will be off, and then we'll be off and running, and
Oh.
And the countdown on the screen, almost there.
It's the third game, Becky. So game 1 was won by Ramond and game 2 by PlasmaKappa. And we're off.
We're getting double sank start. Small key to Ganon's tower. Oh, okay. We may need some of those. Certainly don't need all of them. And we have a sanctuary at the Lumberjacks, so we do have to be careful about how we spend our keys in Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, always key steal.
Yeah, see, I never key steal. Well, no, that's not true. I save scum. I save scum the not key steal, and then go to the back when there's nothing in Zelda. So.
Yeah. Nothing used on the crab, and Ramond checking the tier 1 triple.
Yeah, arrow's only useful if we decide if we find a bow, which, who knows.
Looks like we're setting up for tier 3 too.
It's gonna take a little bit extra time, but if you get bombs out of it, worth it.
Yeah.
First drop
that's
down.
not bombs.
It's not bombs. Okay, so here's the well, which we might have to come back to, because we have 1 rupee and no bombs and 10 arrows. That's not gonna get it done. Unless we get bombs? Nope. Bombs? There we go.
Yeah, bailout bombs in the well.
All good. It's all good. Sword. Okay. We did see Mimic Cave up top.
Yeah, the cozy sword start and the cozy glove start.
There we go. Love the early glove. Love the Thieves Town small key before any other Thieves Town related things come up.
Yeah. Gloves these early, super nice to get. Not gonna often any checks on the entrances rather.
Exactly. Alright, Ramond gonna get his sword as well.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go through the entrance gauntlet, that is Kakariko.
Yeah, already a connector that we're not gonna take yet, but certainly gonna mark it down for later. Fire rod early. That's a nice find early. Get our first fire source.
Yeah.
Lamp now becomes a nice to have luxury item, but we don't need it.
And we get some magic.
Yes, love finding Super Bunny from this side. I mean, that's not insignificant. Like, say you find Castle Tower, the difference between killing those guards with a fire rod shot, couple fire rod shots, and a fighter sword, pretty significant.
Yeah. What you don't want to find right now, though, is Ice Palace. Yes, I don't want to even think about that dip. And we found the uncle, so well on the uncle already out of the way.
Yep. First of many pod keys. Our first map, and it's a useless one. Thanks, game.
Yeah. The only thing we need to be happy is a small money source. We don't have to go back to Bottle Merchant.
Yeah, that would be really good. It's 71 and 78 rupees, respectively. We do need a little bit more. A 20 doesn't quite do it. We can buy bombs if we want to. I wouldn't buy bombs yet. You have 2. I would come back if, like, Mini Moldorm Cave came out. Actually, I wouldn't. Not with the sword.
Yeah, the sword is really nice in this case because, as you said, you have a weapon for stuff like Mini Moldorm, for the other Mini Moldorm Cave, which is Paradox.
Yep.
So you're free to greedy.
Alright, Chicken Hut. As 20 rupees, we're almost there. Almost there for the bottle vendor. Fairy cave at a time when we don't care. Every once in a while you get to where you see that fairy cave. It's like, oh yeah, I could use that health. And we're in Kakariko. We don't need it. Small key to Hyrule Castle. Okay, that's... Yeah, there you go. That small key to Hyrule Castle is actually really good. Because now we don't have to worry about killing Aga just to do the drop. Or orphaning the Zelda cell. So.
Yeah, it's really nice.
When we find the castle, we'll just do it. With the fire rod, we can even do it. I mean, it won't be logical. Boots. Oh, gosh.
Boots lock boots. There's a bug in the logic.
So we need to find the other side of Spec Rock Cave. We can get those boots. And by the other side, obviously, I mean the top, not the bottom. Though finding the bottom wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to know you don't ever have to take the connector.
Yeah, it's a pretty terrible connector.
A little surprised PlasmaKappa walked out of the bombable hut with going through the trees where you have the 50-50 bomb drop. Because he's got 0 bombs now. Goodbye. No, we still can't. We're still at the... Oh no. Oh,
8 rupees.
8 rupees short for PlasmaKappa, and that is a mitts on the bottle vendor. Fully in logic. Glove and mitts. Ramond gonna see the bad news about the boots.
Yeah, I mean, missing the mitts, it's not super terrible.
Oh
my god.
There's our boots. There we go. Let's go. Get those boots. Sub 10 minutes. Sub 7 minutes.
Get the boots, get back into Maya. With 3 hearts.
Yeah, 3 hearts. I mean, we have a fire source, we have a sword, it's doable. Granted, we have, I don't think we have, no small keys yet, so the left side, not in logic for a little bit, but, I don't think I would do it right now, but it would definitely be on my radar to get to in the not super distant future.
Yeah, I can tell you that Ramond is definitely not going to do it. Unless he finds a few more small keys.
Yeah, totally makes sense. I mean, there's so much overworld to cover right now. We are going to do the bomb chest in Hookshot Cave. I like it.
Getting trolled by the Bari.
1 heart. This is dicey. I don't think you can bonk back.
Yeah,
okay, we're just saving and quitting. It's all good. All fine. Everything's fine. We haven't even checked Link's house, so. And all Link has
boots,
a...
You can't be unhappy.
No, definitely not. That piece of heart. I'm gonna immediately check these bonk rocks.
That's the fortunate side of Bumper Cave.
Yeah. So many times with Bumper Cave, I see both sides before I even before it becomes relevant to check it, so. Oh, we're gonna drop down blind. We don't know where Ganon is yet, so this is interesting.
Yeah, interestingly
All good.
enough, Bari just dropped a fairy on Ramon's stream, so the skeleton Bari group, whatever you want to call it, I think it's a it's usually small variety, I think. It's now bigger variety. So good to keep in mind if you want to get a random full magic sometimes.
And 8 3/4 in, we have seen all sides of Spec Rock Cave. Gotta love it.
Yeah. It's always nice to see the end of Spec Rock so that you know you'll never have to go through that.
Exactly.
It looks like we're going to Eastern area.
Alright, so Ramon's going to do the more traditional. We're going to check it from the front before diving in the back. He's going to see this piece of heart, probably will never get it. Kappa's going to go ahead and check the island. I missed what was there. He didn't mark it off, so there's probably something.
I'm going to see later.
Ramon will hopefully show it to us.
Yeah. But funny enough, treasure chest game was there. And Ramond doesn't have money.
Yeah, but he's got the bits.
Yeah.
He's got the bits.
It looks like he's gonna check the north first.
Yeah, I like
Check
this.
the
You have the
drop-downs.
boots. You can have access to all the drop downs with the glove. The only thing and the mitts even. He can even do King's Tomb, which Kappa can't.
Yep. We're finding Race Brothers. And
Oh, there's some Dark World access.
point of no return, sorry.
Yeah, we'll see
Yeah.
how much of this he does. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of the same way. Once I walk into a cave and see that it's like, oh wait, there's an item here that I can't get and I can't even sequence break. I don't have a mirror. Yeah, maybe I'll just come back later. And...
Get some free money. Ramond doesn't want free money.
All right, Magic Bat is at the Useless Fairy.
We have a winner again.
Are we down to Ganon behind Ganon's tower?
I think with Ramond checking the last few drop downs, we've seen everything. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
vanilla again.
Oh, baby. Well, when someone... the inevitable climbers question comes up, the answer is going to be a resounding yes. Question of when you do it. I don't mind a vanilla Ganon and regular Crosskeys, knowing you just have to climb anyway. Makes it a much easier decision. Now, if the hookshot decides to be pesky, then it becomes a bit of a pain.
Yep. Especially because we are not hovering.
Alright, desert. I'm going to get 2 items here. And probably check at exit. I'm gonna watch Ramon and see if I can catch this item on the island. Small key on the torch. The Cannon's Tower. Well, we need those. Big key on the Lake Hylia island. No guarantee it's a required big key, but you're gonna pick it up as soon as you have the opportunity to.
Yeah, for sure. Especially now that we need one more.
Alright, we're gonna check the right-hand exit. And we're at the mountain, alright.
Yeah.
We got a sword, so rescuing the old man is trivial, even though it's not in logic, we're gonna do it. I don't think, yeah, that can't be the old man can't, that's a different dark room. That actually might be the back of the mountain.
I think it was
cave.
the diagonal one. Sure.
But yeah, the old man rescue cave will never be in that cave.
Ramond with
hope
the
it's
exact
not.
save and quit.
Yeah. So we just hope that the old man rescue cave is not at the Tower of Hera. So, interesting question from chat. Why do they go in and out of zones so quick? If you mean like the caves, when you play this game long enough, you know which these caves have things that you want to look at and don't. So, like Ramond entered that cave with the funny tree. In vanilla, that guy gives you a hint for some money. We don't play with hints typically in this randomizer, so there really is no reason to go any further once you've seen that. And a flute on Spec Rock. It's like PlasmaKappa doesn't... Either he didn't think that was the old man cave, rescue cave, or he just wants to do these other checks first. Because the old man will not let you go in other caves.
Might not want to. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Second
we
way to
saw
get
the other
here.
side of that. Okay.
Yeah, that was like the first thing in cake we saw. Maybe just wants to rescue old man and instantly save and quit since we don't have a moon
Yeah.
pearl for the dark world.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, because you can't tie in the old man rescue with...
Even picking up a heart here. DLC content in the old man rescue.
Yeah, no, we're fine. I forgot. I didn't remember there was even a pot there.
It's like really irrelevant unless you play like Pot Hunt or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you want a health refill, you could also just grab the old man and then throw yourself down the hole and get a health refill by respawning.
Yeah, that's right. But once you pick up that old man, you're not starting anywhere else until you rescue him, which is fine 99% of the time. It only becomes an issue mostly in like Enemizer. Oh, we got a map to desert somewhere, and it's pendant.
Yeah, so steal that key.
Definitely makes stealing the key a much less risky play, for sure.
I'm not sure. I think Ramond went out desert left and came out on desert right. Missing out on the mountain for now.
Yeah, we're getting stuff in the southwest from Ramond. So far, I don't think we've really seen anything.
Nope.
There's our money source if we really need
I
it.
think that's a vanilla 50 rupee cave.
I think that, yeah, that is where that would be in vanilla.
Getting some water checks.
Yeah, well, I think that was just the regular ice rod cave. Being able to do the water walk is super nice. Oh, hello, Eastern. We're not doing that right now because without a moon pearl, we can't actually get check further. Okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna do the man under the bridge and then maybe fake flipper back. We'll see. Meanwhile, we have Blind's Hut for Ramond with a sword. I don't know if we got anything else significant, but that sword is really nice.
It's starting to look like we're getting a little bit bottlenecked.
The key to Meyer. Okay. Makes Meyer a more interesting play, even though, of course, the big chest is behind the flippers.
Yeah, but like both of them didn't get to go to the northern entrances of eastern area, so gonna see those now. Of course, the Ramond is missing the entire mountain, but nothing on the mountain was really interesting progression-wise for now.
Blind set for PlasmaKappa.
Gonna get that sword.
The question, pseudo boots? No, they found boots like
Very early.
It was Speck Rock Cave, and they saw him about 5 minutes in, picked him up about 7 minutes in.
Yeah, like both sides of Spec Rock were in Kakariko. So you saw the
Yep.
boots, and then 5 entrances later, you got the boots.
And then a few entrances after that, we found out where the drop bottom of it was, so we didn't ever have to take it as a connector. That was fun.
Yeah. Okay, so Eastern area is not the answer.
Instead of map to Ganon's Tower, so we've got both of the bad maps now. So got the bad maps out of the way.
This is annoying. Looks like Ramond is going to walk to the pyramid.
Yeah, I mean, the pyramid item is in logic. You could check a couple entrances on the way that aren't too bad.
It's annoying because you have like a few connectors left. Like Ramond doesn't know he has the mountain.
Yep.
We know it's nothing. We still have potion shop. Then it's basically just 2 checks in Mire and logic. We just saw hammer packs on PlasmaKappa side, so no hammer packs bunny walk.
All right, back to Skull Woods. We can get this one chest out of logic.
Oh, do we have
The
to
bunny
get key?
revive. No, this is the backup.
No, sorry. Nico was saying we have the Maya big key.
Yeah, we have an out of logic Meyer big key. It's under the bridge, and we don't have flippers yet.
Right.
I mean, and that Skull Woods, like Ramond could have done it. Like he's got the fire rod and the master sword, but
Do we have a
I
key?
don't. He's got a key. Had a key. I don't blame him for not doing it because 4 hearts, moth, no mail upgrades. Yeah, that's a tricky fight.
I'm a bit surprised. Well, I guess it depends on how you feel. Like, if it backfires on you, you just feel terrible.
Yeah.
Master
Small
Sword most
key?
is...
Yeah, I think Ramond's just gonna grab this small key and be done. It's a pod small key. Okay.
Oh. It's a nice pot small, but not really what you were hoping for when you bunny walked the pyramid.
So true. All right, Kappa's gonna do the north stuff here. Unfortunately, doesn't have those mitts to knock off the kings too.
Maybe Ramond wants to check Ascension and luck into the mountain. Or we're going to Maya.
Kappa wants that money because he knows Zora's in logic with the glove.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go into Maya on Ramon's side.
Yeah, 4 heart Maya. You have to get the annoying key. Can't just run straight to the switch.
Yep. I mean, I think you're gonna do left side, even though you have no small
No,
keys.
Ramond
but
isn't
yeah.
going to do it. Ramond's going to get the key and open the key door next to Compass or whatever it is.
Oh, that's interesting. Arrows is our first check. I mean, using
Switching.
your keys quote unquote badly in Mr. Meyer, not the same kind of big deal as
Oh, that's
Oh, you just leave it?
an accident.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that
the
was
mirror.
fully intended.
But yeah, using your keys accidentally in a bad way in Myers doesn't have the same sort of consequences it does in other dungeons, because you can always get to the boss without any keys.
Yeah. Maybe he wanted to switch to the cape, but forgot that we have, what's it called? The mirror scroll.
Yeah.
When you save scum keys, yes, you
I mean,
can,
you can.
die in the dungeon. And like save and quit, start at the front of the dungeon.
Nobody saves scumming Meyer keys.
Yeah, but Maya keys, no. You're not save scumming those.
You save scum pod keys all the time. You save scum Hyrule Castle keys. Meyer, no.
Yeah, maybe
There's
the
3 keys out
occasional
there.
desert key.
Yep, deserts, like that's another save scum. And Ramond doesn't have the
Oh.
big keys, so he's not going to be able to get the item on the big chest.
So PlasmaKappa, check potion shop. So I think we're on logical Bonnie Walk territory.
If we aren't, we're getting awfully close. Now, PlasmaKappa hasn't done the Myra area. We're also, we do have an in-logic Zora, without quite enough money to get it.
Yeah, we still have this connector.
Oh, good point. It's so easy to forget about Hookshot Cave as a connector because you think of it as an item cave, but sometimes you need to use it as a connector. And it's a good connector, but we can't do anything with it really other than check a few caves.
Yeah, it would be a better connector if we had a mirror.
Much better connector. I mean, when we get a mirror, it'll be much better, yes.
Sick
The
kid.
kid without a bottle, which would be totally in logic with the bottle. Nothing else over there. Yeah, that kind of sucks because Sick Kid could actually absolutely have our Moon Pearl, but
Yeah.
we need to find a bottle first.
Yeah, just a casual bunny walk from Village of Outcasts to find a bottle and then go back to Sid Kid.
I know, right? Sounds terrible.
Maya Bicky.
Meyer Vicky under the bridge with the old guy.
Exactly.
So behind the flippers. Ramond has not done it yet. There is actually a Ice Rod Cave is in. I'm not sure if it's vanilla, but it's in the Ice Rod Cave area. So he was able to do a water walk to do a bunch of that stuff, but still not enough money for Zora, so it didn't do all the things. We in fact found Eastern Palace at the waterfall, which we can't do without a Moon Pearl or logically with flippers. Ramond
Yeah,
found.
but also, it's Eastern. You don't want to do it.
No, you really don't. The flippers decide to show up in logic, though. You gotta be thinking about it.
Yeah, like if flippers show up, sure. But
I wouldn't do it with the Moon Pearl unless I could full clear it.
and Ramond finding the other way to the mountain. So
You'll find desert as well. Having that
for
flute
us.
would be nice if the mirror would decide to show up.
yeah,
I mean, that does put Meyer area in logic if we had that flute.
yeah. Maybe since Ramond knows where all the connectors on the mountain leads, it's gonna show us what's it called again? Dark World Mountain.
Yep.
Because it's starting to get quite bottlenecky.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, in fact, Kappa might get there relatively soon as well.
Yeah.
He's gonna get, and unfortunately for Kappa at 477 rupees, he's gonna lose 100 because he's gonna pay off Bottle Vendor, and
Yeah.
but he needs it. I mean, well, we don't know for sure that he needs it. It's not always required, but when you get him, in a Sphere 1 check, probably gonna be needed.
And Chet wants those boots tracked on PlasmaKappa side very desperately, I think. Okay, now we got it.
There we go. Alright, let's see if PlasmaKappa does the checks on the left side.
Yeah. Like it's not gonna be the answer, but maybe you get something nice out of logic.
Or you start asking where are my small keys.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think I've ever seen anyone in one of these races play the chess game for money. But yeah, I mean, you're got that Zora play that you want to do. We know where the 50 rupee cave is, so I just go farm there. I mean,
Yeah, it's like either Zora or you have to bunny walk. So at this point, it's like
yeah. I mean, if I don't have a good farm, I'm bunny walking. But with that 50 rupee cave available, or if
I
like
think-
the arrow game was available, something like that, yeah, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna farm.
I think Ramond can still hoodie hand. So
Yeah, that's also a way to get some money. That would get him to Zora money. I think that's exactly what he's gonna do.
yeah, also I'm not sure why Ramond didn't check Witchshot while doing this, but
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe blanking out on it.
I was
unfortunate.
about to say
snail
how
of death.
scary. Yeah, how scary that room is with low health, because those slugs will do 4 hearts of damage.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna see Zora.
Let's see if that's the answer, or...
Oh, that's why he didn't do Witch Hut, because he's going to walk to Zora from there.
that works.
It's actually not that slow.
Well, especially with boots. All right. You don't actually have to light these if you've already done this. Oh, he didn't do this first. Okay. Oh, he didn't have enough magic,
No
to
magic.
light
That's
the
why
torches.
he tried to go
Okay.
back.
Mm-hmm. It's just gonna grab that small key.
Yeah, what's
It's
more,
not
I
gonna
mean,
do the... Yeah.
it's nice info. You know, 6 potluck checks are also behind 3 Maya keys.
Yep. Oh, man, maybe we're gonna do it. Are we doing it now?
Yeah, no cutscene chest.
Yeah, that
Well,
surprises me. I mean, it's slow, but like, you're right here. It doesn't get any faster later.
Fun fact, cutscene chest is actually lovingly called the cat's chest in Germany.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because cutscene sounds a little bit like Katzen. And
Oh, okay,
Katzen is like
cool.
the plural of cats.
Oh,
So it's like
I
the
learned
chest
something
of the
today.
cat.
That's awesome. All right, Zora for us on Ramon's side.
The arbiter of bunny walk. It's a bunny walk, I'm pretty sure.
Bunny
Like,
walk
I
in...
don't think we have anything left.
Oh my god. Just arrows for a bow we don't have yet. That's so bad.
Yeah, I think it was magic powder on Zora Ledge or something.
A nice to have, but yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, maybe you get saved by like the out of logic old man spawn here. It's like it could be that the bunny walk wants you to get here.
Yep. Yeah, this is in logic if one of these exits has a light world, because the idea is you can walk out of the light world and then be able to do the things.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is in logic because an exit goes to Mimic Cave. I love it.
Yeah. Like you could take Race Brother connector to Village of Outcasts, then walk to Swamp entrance.
Piece of heart. And everything's in logic that isn't behind the lamp. We're gonna do those checks anyway because we can do them even without the fire rod. The fire rod just makes it a little bit better. To be clear, in entrance rando, the fire rod does not put torch rooms in logic.
Yeah, I think well, actually I shouldn't speak because I'm not really sure about this, but oh my god.
Mirror.
No,
Mirror.
holy shit. Yeah, grab your flute, rush flute.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah,
and
the
rush,
flute.
Rush Maya area.
Meyer? Yeah. Well, Meyer area is a better place than like Village Outcast for sure. Because not only do you have the Meyer checks, but with the mirror you have all those desert area checks.
Yeah. Like you got mids so early, so you kinda in your mind think, okay, I'm probably going to need this mids for some early logic shenanigans. You know, if the glove fits,
Yeah.
it's probably my area.
All right, but since we're here, we are going to go ahead and go all the way to the back, which makes complete sense. Again, we got a sword to see by, we got a fire rod to light the torches. Not in logic, but we don't care.
Yeah.
It's 4 items.
And you don't ever want to do egg on him, so this is slightly faster.
There's the sad arrows for PlasmaKappa.
Yeah. Oh, PlasmaKappa not checking the old man spawn.
See what he has in mind instead.
I still have some hopium left.
All right, we made it to the back of the escape. What do we got? Anything good? No. No. And no.
Yeah.
Some people like shields. I don't know. Some people would call that a huge negative, like make it worse than it otherwise is.
Like, the problem with shields is that only one shield is pretty terrible.
Yep, the lag is equal for all the shields, so once you get one, you're just gonna have to live with the lag.
With fast ROM.
Yep.
For shields then.
Alright, Kappa finding his, oh gosh! Yeah. We can do that island now. Find out what's sitting there with the mirror.
Yeah, but
Ramon's gonna get that flute first, which
Yeah.
totally makes sense. Just, yeah, you want the flute.
flute makes things faster, so get the flute.
And it might be our only access to the Myra area. Flute's a weird item in entrance, because sometimes it does absolutely nothing but fast travel. And if you get it late enough, sometimes you don't even activate it. This early, you're gonna get it, you're gonna activate it, and it's probably does something logically.
Oh, some dark
Oh.
room.
Another dark cave.
Oh, that looks like descent.
Yeah, so it had to be almost. I mean, I guess we haven't seen the front of the old man cave, but
Yeah.
that one's always easy to recognize. So it's definitely gonna be ascent descent.
Looks like PlasmaKappa is setting up for another waterwalk.
Oh yeah, that is. I mean, no reason you can't do that. Just not one I've ever seen used before. But like, he's gonna probably take the little whirlpool portal here.
Yeah.
It's gonna work just like the one that you use in Skull Woods to get, you normally use to pick up whatever's on the island here, the Lake Hylia
Yeah,
Island.
the little brother, basically.
So nice routing from Kappa to get back here. Meantime, we're gonna get some new stuff in the Myra area.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, this is kind of unfortunate for PlasmaKappa though, because this
Yeah.
is just a dead-end connector.
Yep.
So sadly, this is a super heavy bottleneck from what we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
So everything you do from here on out is just gonna set you further behind. Like the only other out-of-logic play you have is like going eastern. Great.
You can't do Eastern because you need a Moon Pearl.
I think you can just get rid of Splash with like a bonk.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. We got Castle Tower. One check here.
Yeah. You just can't
Lone-
exit eastern
yeah.
afterwards. It's just like
Ah,
great.
gotcha.
Okay, there's the pearl, yeah.
Wow. Gross.
Those early
Not a
mids-
surprise. Just gross. Yeah, those early mitts. Look, I see no way those aren't hard required.
Yeah.
So here we are, and Kappa. Oh no, is gonna
Yeah.
gonna commit
Yeah,
to the
like-
bunny walk.
The old man front's actually insane bailed out here. I'm a bit surprised PlasmaKappa didn't check it. Like, old man
Yeah, I
back,
am
yeah,
too.
sure. It's annoying. Oh no.
Oh, can we do this?
False hope.
Okay, is there a light world exit here? If there's a light world exit here, we can do this.
Actually,
You can?
you can.
Oh, then you can. We even have, thank goodness for that Master Sword.
Yeah.
Because we can walk back in. So while he's not going to get the answer there, he is going to hopefully get something nice. I mean, 7 items. No hammer
Paradox Caves never disappoints.
for... Never ever. We find back of Turtle Rock. No... Oh, we have the cape, so this isn't logic. Not that we wouldn't do it anyway.
Someone wants to blow up Turtle Rock.
Was those 3 of those were bombs? Is that right?
It was 3 triple bombs.
So Paradox, yeah, Paradox Cave not starting out great. We did get a map to pod, so at least it's a useful map, potentially. Rupees, bombs. Come on, Paradox Cave, give us something. Rupees, rupees. Well.
One whole quake.
Oh my god.
But you combine the knowledge of both runners.
Yeah, it is the medallion that opens things, so you never
Yeah.
know.
Maybe.
And we do eliminate Graveyard Ledge as a place to go.
Yeah. Ramond has a really cozy dark world clear. Meanwhile, PlasmaKappa has a very terrible bunny walk.
Yeah, to answer your rope, where was Pearl, you had to get the mirror to get the flute, to go to the mire area to mirror into the back of desert, which is Castle Tower, and it was Castle Tower 1.
And the mirror is behind a pretty ugly logical bunny walk that you can completely skip by checking Old Man Front.
Yep. But hey, I really like this bunny walk music that PlasmaKappa has. On the plus side.
Yep. Always like the silly music that's usually on the bunny walks.
Mm-hmm.
Because you feel silly.
Yeah, very well said. All right, 41-minute Smith pickup. You don't see that every day. Actually, not even sure we've seen the Smith hut, so.
Yeah, it was in Desert Fairy, I think. it's
Ah, okay.
called.
Cool.
Finding another cave that you can't even
Yeah.
do out of
Feels-
logic.
It feels very bad when you have to mark things as an item.
Yeah.
Something with 10 bombs, just in case you didn't have bombs.
Once Gen's minions working overtime on Ramond.
Gonna pass on that money. Okay, so PlasmaKappa finds Hyrule Castle, which is important because he needs to get the mirror out of here.
Yep. Probably not gonna be very happy when he sees what the other side of the R bridge is. Ramon's showing us what Kappa missed.
A map and a mushroom. So a map that is, kind of useful. Skullwoods. I don't think we knew anything about that yet. Actually, there's no way we knew anything. We haven't found the bomb guy or the or Saha for the green pendant information. So the map's the only thing that's going to tell us anything.
And yes, to the answer in chat, Plasma does know where the flute is.
And a mushroom, which is a classic TBD item.
Yeah, with the flute, it's just an easy turn in at least.
Yep.
Don't have to worry about routing it in. So nothing on the Smith. So Purple just has to bail us out here.
Yeah, we're once again running out of things. More bottlenecking.
Yeah, I mean, we still have the entire right side of the mountain because of the mirror.
That's true. That's true.
Like some, we haven't seen Skywoods yet, so... Skywoods main.
Yeah, we might see that pretty soon.
Yeah, Ramond is on the way. Ramond has to
Ramond gets to
stumble
find
upon
Paradox
this.
Cave. And
I
find
don't-
out the nothing, find the nothing. Oh, he can open up the quake entrance.
Yeah.
At Mire.
One whole quake.
I don't know that Ramon's gonna rush back to the Mire area to open that anytime soon. Now, Kappa, when he gets over there and finds his Moon Pearl, he could check it while he's over there. So a little bit of efficiency for him that isn't gonna make up for this last location, but could help if it's something useful.
Like a nice little hook shot.
Can check the connectors and probably end up back where he started.
Oh. Okay. Plasma almost getting trolled by the mice, blocking the fire shot. But he gets the key. Key to nothingness.
Yeah, I know, right? And yep, Ramon finds that
Spike Cafe.
Spike Cave and just an absolutely horrible location. Actually, since Ramon's floating away anyway, instead of just going back through, I'm a little surprised he doesn't turn in that mushroom right away. Have we seen the potion shop? 'Cause I don't think we have.
I don't think we have either, no.
And it's not usually that big a deal, but if the potion shop ends up in a really awful location, it feels really bad to get in there and realize, oh
Yeah,
wait,
I
I should
agree.
have turned in the mushroom.
Yeah, like usually the only reason... I mean, maybe he's thinking about going east from Scarwood, and maybe that ends up naturally on the way to Catfish.
That could be.
Because otherwise, usually the only reason to keep the mushroom a little bit longer is to hope for a magic bat fake
Yep.
powder.
There's a ice rod in the front of Skullwoods.
No
Yeah,
ice
I'm not a
rod
big
hunts.
fan. I'm not a big fan of holding onto the mushroom for fake powder. I am a fan of, if the opportunity presents itself, doing it. But fake powder. While I always say, when it pays off, it usually pays off really big. It doesn't pay off that often, and yeah, when waiting, playing for it, just especially in entrance mode, just so rarely works out well.
Yeah. And meanwhile, PlasmaKappa with the mirror decides to show us the right side of the mountain.
Now we got a bottle somewhere.
Nope. And it's a shovel.
No, it's just more fetch quest.
No, that kinda, even though it isn't, it kinda feels French vanilla.
Yeah. Okay, bottle was in Hera, thank you. And we have TR West.
And we have a connector in the back of Skull Woods. So it looks like our runners are meeting up.
Yeah, very interesting. Zero keys to Turtle Rock, so we are going to have to kill the Pokey if we want to do the sequence break here and grab the chest.
Luckily, I have a fire rod shot left.
Don't miss. A book. Okay, well, book doesn't really excite me in general, and then a book behind 4 TR small keys excites me even less. Obviously, if you can route those checks in, you do. The ether tablets could be really easy for PlasmaKappa to route in. Less easy for Ramond because he's already been up in that area.
Yeah, but Ramon's also saying no to Turtle Rock apparently.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he goes back after doing all these other entrances.
Well, the chain jumps being a bit vicious here.
Meyer small key.
Yeah, you're always annoyed to find the Maya small after I've already been to Maya.
Yeah. Although it does allow Ramond to go do those checks at some point in time if he decides to, since he did use the pot key for other things.
Just a regular terrible bee from the fairy
Yep.
fountain.
I mean, this is confirmation bias, but I swear bees show up more than anything else.
There's 2 kinds of bees, technically.
Yeah, and that's part of it, because, I mean, the good bee isn't significantly better unless you are desperate for money. And then you can get the 100 rupees from the bottle vendor guy.
And there's definitely like the 1 in 1,000 seeds where you're like, please. Bee spawn right next to bottle vendor, and then it's like, okay, come on, just
Yeah, there you go.
Just farm.
Okay, Cap's gonna go get his flute now.
Mhm.
Just go. That'll lead him to his moon pearl. I'm gonna get that shovel check from Ramond.
Yeah, rushing it since Ramond already did pretty much everything in Southern Dark World. There's no reason to ever go back here. Oh my god.
It's
Actually
flippers.
pays
Oh
off.
boy, yeah. It's a really good chance we're gonna need those flippers. Not 100%, but like Eastern is logically behind those flippers. Obviously, Swamp Palace would require the flippers,
Yeah.
unless neither one of those is a crystal, which is still possible since we almost know nothing. I think we know the desert's a pendant. That's all we know.
Yeah. But I think there was a big fat nothing on Ether tablet. Let's, yeah. Unfortunate. For Plasma. Yeah, we also have the big key on the Lekalia Island. Although technically you could get that without the flippers, but it's a little bit easier than running through like half the Dark World.
Yeah, the water walk is pretty good for getting items on Lake Hylia Island, but I don't think a big key is normally the one thing you would sequence break that for. There are certainly items that you would sequence break that for. High Ice Palace in an absolutely terrible location on Dark Death Mountain.
Yeah. Plasma probably glad it's at least on Dark World, so you don't have to dip this without the hammer.
Desert big, not the big key. The one big key we know we don't necessarily need because it's a pendant.
Oh. So I don't think Ramond... Oh, Ramond has the information here. Okay. What the Swamp Small? Always the nicest small key in the game.
I'll agree. Certainly one you want early. So Ramon's gonna find Ice Palace. He could do some of it. No hammer, no hookshot, no cane. So
Yeah.
I don't know that you do.
Yeah, I
It's in a
don't think
bad enough
you're-
spot. It's in a bad enough spot that I'd consider it, but
You're
it's
not
also
that desperate, I
no,
think.
yeah. It's also no hammer, no hookshot, no cane. Do we even have a small key? We don't even have a small key.
Yeah.
It's a terrible Ice Palace
big
play if
key.
you're gonna do it.
Like you just got the flippers, so like a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
open up in logic.
Yep.
PlasmaKappa finding the flippers before the Moon Pearl. Hopefully he doesn't get led astray.
He's
Too
gonna go into
much.
Eastern.
I mean, at least gonna check the Kalia Island, which is fine. Just
Okay, if this is all he's doing, that's fine. But going into Eastern before going
Yeah,
over to the
that
Mire
would
area is
be-
going to be very unfortunate.
unlucky.
Okay, we've seen the other side of Super Bunny, so we don't care about that. Find out what this big key is now.
Tell Mario.
Alright, whole lot of nothing on the island. And a big key to pot. Okay. That big key to pot's really nice since we already have 2 small keys when we go there. You only have to hammer jump once. You can just do the hammer jump for the big chest and get all the stuff in the dark maze at the same time.
Yep. Even better if we get one more small key so we can do the entire back in one go.
Also, the ledge here has powder.
Yep. Not gonna get the Maya Big. But yeah, I think the powder for Moon Pearl, not great.
We're going to do Skull Woods on Ramon's side, and it's a crystal.
Okay, magic bet.
Give us something nice.
Well,
I'm sure. 50
Don't even
rupees
need
not what you're
money.
hoping for. No, we've already spent most of the money that we need to spend. 311 rupees is going to be enough to do anything else that PlasmaKappa needs to do in this scene. Alright, here we go. Finally to the Mire area.
yeah, first crystal sub 1 hour.
Always nice.
Gonna go to Dark Shopping Mall.
Alright, Kappa's about to get his Moon Pearl.
Now, hoping for something nice behind my entrance. So that the race
kinda
gets a
needs-
little bit more even.
Yeah, he kind of needs something nice to be at that Mire entrance.
Oh, red.
Red
Purple Rock and
crystal.
Hera.
Big bomb guy in an absolutely horrible location. If we have to open that entrance.
Oh no, no magic.
Oh no.
And you get the magic here.
Those arrows are not going to help you with magic. We're going to see what's in the desert big chest here. chests and bombs, so Desert Big Key. Unless there's something on Landmo we need, not going to be of any use. We don't need the crystal.
Yeah. Oh, and Turtle Rock also only has bombs.
Yeah, this is like the one entrance to Turtle Rock where you're nowhere near any magic.
Wait,
either.
you can get magic. No, we don't have a small key. We could get some magic here.
Oh,
small
yeah,
key.
you're right. But yeah, you're also right. No small key.
Where's the bailout? Nice game.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Catfish time. I think Ramon's seen Eastern Palace yet, so we'll see if he decides to go in once he sees it.
We're kind of getting to the point where you might want to go.
I mean, you don't have a big key, but it does make Eastern Palace a little more palatable, because if you do happen to find the big key here, you can just do it. We'll see if he does.
Yeah, looks like we're going in. Maybe Ramond's only going to check like the first 2 chests. He sometimes likes to do that. Let's see.
Those 10 arrows, not useful.
So interestingly enough, we haven't found Port yet. We haven't found Thieves Town. We haven't found GT. So still some pretty big entrances left. I don't think we've seen Hype Cave either.
Yeah, we see Mini Moldorm and Blind's Hut. So 1 5-item cave left, yeah.
But where are the entrances? I think we still have some entrances in North Dark World that neither are not checked yet. Because Ramond got sidetracked from Back of Skull Woods. So maybe stacked entrances up there.
The blind race game check from PlasmaKappa, and he sees the 20 rupees there and says, yeah, no.
Yeah, Ramond actually gonna check all 4 checks here. Probably going to grab the powder afterwards.
Yeah, it makes sense. You're right here. There's all the magic that PlasmaKappa needed to open up. So bad.
So, next check's going to decide whether Zelda wins the seat or not.
Yeah.
Fresh Eastern.
A whole lot of nothing in Eastern Palace.
Oh. I'm actually going to check Lakalia from here.
Yeah, this is fairly efficient. There's nothing here to distract him, so you can go back and get that powder pretty easily.
Yeah, it might even be just like feeling good enough that he doesn't want to take that whole detour to grab the powder, because it's like you have to go the whole way around Zora and then go to Magic Bed.
Yeah, it's just gonna fly away. Though I find powder to be a good enough utility item that I just want it anyway.
Yes, it's on some stuff it's like really nice, like GT Climb, but really helps you out. Some early Maya stuff.
I do find it more powerful in non-entrance, because like you have GT Climb that you're always going to want to use it for. You have the end of Turtle Rock where you're going to use it for. You can't just enter at Laser Bridge, for instance. But still, you know, there are definitely times when you're in dungeons that being able to powder an anti-fairy can save you.
Yep. Meanwhile, Plasma not finding a bailout on either book check. So Ramond's skip off Turtle Rock left pays out.
Check out the bumper cave connector with the cape. See what that gets us.
Probably hoping for a vanilla exit. And we get one.
That's funny. Big key to
Turtle
Turtle Rock. That's interesting.
Just have to try next now. Oh, there's
And
GT.
GT in an awful location, which we do need to climb at some point. For those that missed it, we do have a vanilla Ganon today.
So no hammer, no Somaria, so
Can't really do
that many
much.
stuff.
And a Castle Tower small key opening up one item. Oh boy. Anything on the torch? No.
Now it's time to find the hammer and Somaria in the next two entrances.
I know, right? Also, I don't think Ramond finished all the checks in front of Skullwoods. I don't think he ever went to the left.
I think it was a bad Skullwoods layout and he had to drop down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I know at least for a fact he did not grab the pinball small key. I think he did the rest.
Alright, so we're in Thieves Town now.
Yeah, nice 4-item cave.
Essentially, since we can't go to the back without the big key. I mean, honestly, I'd hope to find a hammer before getting the big key anyway, so I don't have to stress about the big chest. Another
Yeah.
GT small.
It's like so nice you get the Thief Stone small early. So you're like, yay, I don't have to open the chest.
And then you don't have to get the hammer.
Yeah. Game has different plans.
And a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, so clearly Thief Stone's just a pendant anyway. Let's back off. Desert.
You know, it's kind of an awful spot. I would probably just do it. Or grab, either do it or grab. He didn't grab the small key either, so either do
Yeah.
it or grab the small key.
I
yeah.
would definitely grab the small key. Let's see.
We don't know what our green pendant is. It's entirely possible that the desert pendant is the green pendant.
Yep.
I think we're gonna do this hammer pegs. No, we're not doing the hammer caves. We don't have the hammer. But we are gonna grab the purple chest.
Turning purple chest, and then it's like Moment of Truth. Where do we go? Because I'm looking at Ramond's tracker. I think the only accessible entrance for him that's left is pod entrance. Everything else is hammerlocked, I think.
Just a compass on the purple chest.
Smith Jane only trashed the seat.
Kappa gets his bow. We'll see if he goes into Eastern. He knows it's here. Nope, just gonna flute away. Which is good, because we know there's nothing in Eastern.
Yeah. Stay away from Eastern. Where did this one lead? I don't actually remember.
Spiral Cave, yeah, I don't remember either. Oh, big key to East.
Oh.
Oh, now we're going to Eastern if you're PlasmaKappa.
And where was this exit? Oh, it was. Oh my god, it's just in Kakariko the whole time.
I guess we saw that a
now
long
I-
time ago. Now, yeah, that is a
Surprised
shame
someone didn't
because
check it,
Ramond, Ramond could have had that big key when he was in Eastern Palace earlier.
Yeah.
Kappa's gonna get 2 extra checks here.
Getting a little
The,
bit of efficiency over a month.
No lamp, so the Armos Knights aren't in logic. We don't really care. Again, when you have the fire rod this early, the lamp really just becomes a luxury and a logic connector, if you will. Swamp Palace at pod entrance. So we're gonna get new checks on both sides. More new checks on Ramon's side.
Only 2 checks in Swamp though.
Yeah, no hammer, no hook shot to break around the hammer. So not more new checks. We're gonna have exactly the same amount.
Oh my
okay,
God.
never mind. More new checks in Swamp Palace.
Oh, this is so annoying.
You don't have a hook shot, but you gotta do it. You're right here. You gotta do it.
It's like... You want to mirror, but at the same time it's game 3.
Well, and you're running
Thinking
out
in your
of
mind,
things to do.
if I mirror here and my opponent doesn't mirror here, then it's just GG.
Yep. There's just so little left to do if you don't do this. And like Kappa stuff, like it has to be the big chest, really. I mean, we could get something nice on the Armos. We're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the hammer you can now full clear. Well, not exactly full clear. We still don't have the big key, but you can do most of ice. You can do left side GT out of logic. You can do the really nice spy cave.
Yeah. So the problem with ice still remains. We don't have a hook shot. We don't have a cape. Not cape. We don't have hook shot cane or small key.
Yeah.
So doing anything on the right side becomes really annoying, involving normally unused bomb jumps and or stealing keys from weird places.
Yeah. And speaking of things you don't want to see without hookshot, we got a GT pick. Yeah. The Herald Town Hall having a bit of a laugh.
I don't think we got anything in that eastern big chest either. For Kappa's sake, I do hope this is at least a crystal, whether or not the item is any good. Thank you, Becky. It was a heart piece. Shoutouts to Becky and Siberian for tracking today. We say the trackers are the MVPs, and Becky just showed us one of the reasons why.
Yeah, commentators just speaking some gibberish, some stupid stuff, meanwhile trackers actually paying attention.
Exactly.
Left side swamp.
That's not a good start. We
Sometimes
got one more
no.
item. Big key to Hera, and it is a pendant. Oh, I mean, we don't have a hook shot, and we know where Hera is, so we can go ahead and do it. Not even green pendant.
Yeah.
But if Ramond scores a hook shot, he's probably not gonna need that big key.
Yeah. Although it's not unlikely that Ramond finishes Eastern, since the big key is so easily reachable.
Yep. All right, we're gonna get that Quake entrance here from Kappa before he does and follows that Hera.
Thanks to the mirror, Hera's very easily reachable.
Yep. And our mountain start spot. Mimic Cave has a big key to ice. Oh boy. That's probably not the big key I'm hoping for right now. Because we still have that same problem of no cane, hookshot, or small key to make routing decent in Ice Palace.
We're gonna check the last few entrances with the hammer. So we are still looking for High Cafe. And actually, we never found Sasha either.
Misery Myers, our pendant, our green pendant.
It's
Key
Big
to
season.
Thieves Town, that's interesting. And another pod small. Pod, where are you?
I think we have like 3 or 4 pod smalls. I think 4 between the runners.
Alright, Kappa finds GT.
Yeah. Now we, as the spectators, know our pendant layout. It's like a quick
There.
map check.
Yeah, Ramon doesn't know about the pendant Eastern. A lot depends on whether he finds a hook shot, because we don't know yet whether the Hera Big Key is going to be required. I really like to see Kappa go ahead and just do Hera right now.
Yeah, like a hook shot up in Hera would be really nice for him.
Yeah, I mean, that would be such a huge situation for him. Whereas, like, for Ramon, if that Hera Big Key ends up being hard required, so basically the hook shot being behind it, then Ramon is going to need to go back to Eastern. And if Ramon got a map to Eastern to tell him not to do it, a huge advantage PlasmaKappa if that's the case. All right, both runners in Thieves Town now, but Kappa does not have the big key because he doesn't have the hammer out of Swamp Palace that would feed him there.
Yep.
This seed has got a lot of nasty little breadcrumb chains.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's such an annoying hammer.
Yep.
Because you cannot just flute back to pod area because you don't have the hammer, so you have to take
Right.
a
Yep.
connector back.
Yep.
It's a quite annoying connector. You've already been there as a bunny and checked every other exit, so... You're probably actually feeling great. Oh nice, I get to skip the annoyingly slow pod entrance for free. But nope.
That hook shot was that hook shot that Kappa's should be hoping for. Yeah, what's he gonna do? He's gonna go ahead and do the desert play. I like it.
At least gonna do something. Whether it's a key steal. Okay. It's
Yeah.
a key
Well,
steal.
either thing I think is fine. You either steal the key or you beat the dungeon. You could argue the key steal is potentially better because you could scum it and then come back and beat the dungeon later if you want to.
Yeah, especially because I don't think Plasma has been to Skullwoods yet, so we can check the pedestal. So if he sees nothing's on the pedestal, he's just like, okay, let's just use the key, never worry about it again. Meanwhile, Thieves Town not giving us much. Like one whole Turtle Rock small so far.
There's the ice rod for Kappa.
I'm trying to get the magic refill.
Sword on blind. Okay. That's about the only nice thing we found in this dungeon.
The irony that blind takes 1 damage from all sources. But drops a sword to up your damage.
Yeah, you don't mind finding a sword there. There's some dungeons where, like a cold stare or a try next where if you get a sword, you're just like, well, couldn't you given this to me before I fought you? You know? With blind, it just doesn't matter.
Going back up the mountain. Maybe wants to check the Turtle Rock entrance. Yeah, I think it's like yeah, Ramond only has 3 entrances left on the map. One of them has to be Hype Cave.
Not really. I mean, it could be a GT. Likely one of them will be Hype Cave, though.
Yeah, I mean, one of the 3 entrances is Hype Cave, yeah. Doesn't have to be reachable.
Okay, I see. Okay, gotcha. You're telling me his entrance, 2 of his entrances are not currently reachable.
Yeah, it's this, it's behind Red Bomb and it's GT.
That's...
Like,
120
if Hype
in.
Cave isn't here, you're not going to see it. Oh my god.
Oh, oh, that is so bad. That is a big key to Swamp Palace, which is might as well have been a mushroom or a shovel.
Yeah.
On the pedestal.
That's a last location.
Oh gosh. All right, we're gonna get Hera now.
Meanwhile, Johnny not being very nice to see it. Only giving us a single Mario key.
Yeah, our multi-item caves really didn't do much for us.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to ice.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. It's still not great because it's oh my god. Oh no. Well, okay. Do the Turtle Rock stuff first.
Oh. I was like, what was here? But it was the Turtle Rock, right?
Yeah, he hasn't. Oh, he's just gonna bomb jump to do this stuff first.
Oh, that's
Oh wow,
a really
that's
nice
nice.
find.
That is a nice find.
No, it's not hookshot, but it's close enough. Because
It makes ice
very
palace
well, yeah, it's very well possible
1,000
that,
times. Yeah.
that Samaria is locking the hookshot somewhere on GT right or
Yep.
in Turtle Rock.
And more importantly, that now for PlasmaKappa, the ice play is
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah, and you're 100%, as Becky says, you need to finish Eastern. Because yeah, sure, you can finish Hera without doing Eastern, but you're not gaining Samaria.
Correct. Because it was in the big chest. So that's the kind of thing that Kappa needed. I don't know when Ramond goes back to Eastern.
Exactly. If the rest of the seed was just a straight arrow, Plasma would have just been way behind, but now he has a little bit of an out. Yeah, and Ramond is like being really stubborn about this mushroom turn-in.
Yeah, it doesn't really. I mean, yeah, the powder is annoying to get to, but like it's available, so there's no reason to hold out for fake powder.
Yeah, like at this point, just right off Magic Pit.
Okay, we're gonna do GT East with that Canis Mario. I like it. Kappa still doesn't have the hammer to rush ice.
Doesn't have the GT big key. Yeah, Ramond. Ramond's internet sometimes isn't the greatest.
Yeah,
we're getting a little bit of a slideshow.
Yeah, he was saying that in the race room, and it hasn't been too bad. It hasn't been too bad.
Yeah. At least we can still guess what's going on.
Yeah.
Tire room, just some bombs. And yeah, looks like we are losing Ramond for a little. We're in Ice Palace. We actually didn't even miss a check.
Another pod small.
Just a pod
And a
small GT
single arrow.
right.
Well, that puts him up to 4, which gets you everything with the big chest when you go there. Big key chest, not big chest.
Although we would probably rather finish it and leave the big key chest behind.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You finish it and you...
Yeah.
That's the one you orphan. Unless it's a pendant, which it's not. If it's a pendant, then I orphan the boss every time. Make the game give me 6 small keys.
Getting a little bit of the ice physics.
Yeah, the Ice Armos quick kill is a lot harder on ice.
Oh, GT,
And really nothing here. That ether does nothing.
yeah. But like one pot small, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, sooner or later, Kappa's gonna get pushed into doing the pod entrance. We have a second castle tower small, if I recall. Where are we going? No, we don't have a second castle tower. No, we have a first castle tower small, so we can do the second check there. We're gonna do late in. Oh, we're gonna beat. Okay, no, this makes sense. We're gonna beat Trinex. That also gives him the front of Turtle Rock. I
Does
don't
it
think we've
though?
seen yet.
I think to Rock Front
Oh gosh, that could
has
be.
to
That
be
could
at the
just
pyramid.
be. I know. I was about
or
to say Pyramid Fairy.
Pyramid or GT, yeah.
Yeah. No, it can't be GT because it's a crystal. No, it can be GT. It absolutely can be GT. Oh boy. Because we can still get to Trinex. It just means that the stuff at the front of GT is behind all 4 small keys, logically. Oh, we found the front. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Becky.
Yeah, true.
But this is a nice shortcut to get all the items. So we're seeing on Ramon's side. We didn't see how he got over to the right side, but I imagine he probably did the bomb jump in that hookshot room.
At the very least, looking at Ramon's tracker, don't think we missed much. I think he got a second Agasmore.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and the Cane of Burner.
Which is interesting, but again, really doesn't do... We already had Cape for all the things that Burner would put in Logic. Small key to Skull Woods is meaningless. Yeah, that 1 heart left on the Trinex fight is a little scary.
Yeah, 1 is all you need.
That's right. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Front of Turtle Rock was over at the Dark Shopping Mall, and we're gonna see those 3 items.
First,
Okay,
we got
a little bit quick on the...
a little happy accents.
What's interesting here is this actually gets him kind of near that pod entrance, so... I mean, or as near as he's gonna get, I would say.
Yeah.
So maybe goes there now, after checking these items.
There's certainly worse ways to get there.
Well. Nice luxury item. We have a mirror, so we don't care about we're not worrying about death warping, and we had the mirror scroll anyway.
Okay. Nice. Small key to this dungeon.
PR small.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
God.
We're gonna drag the big bomb.
Can we even do this?
Can we do this? Because
Yeah,
You
you
don't have the
can. You
hand-
can take the ramp down. If you go down from the pier, you don't
I
actually
see.
lose the bomb in the
yeah,
water.
yeah. Okay. That's right. You don't see that very often.
Yeah.
I guess you could also mirror and flute back to 3 and walk it from there, which sounds just as bad. And you still have to get in the water though, so no, it'd be essentially the same thing.
Like, if you flew to 3, you could like walk the whole way around the southern dark world. No, wait, we
Yeah,
don't have hammer.
we don't have
I'm
hammer.
Stupid.
I was exactly on the same train of thought, and then I'm like, wait, no, you're still going through the water because you don't have hammer. But it does put him really, really close to the pod entrance.
Oh,
So
hopefully.
that I would expect that would be his next play. Unless there's something else that he hasn't done that we're not thinking of.
Yeah, like I think he still has purple chest, but
Yeah, but I can't see abandoning this area for one awful check.
so
Oh, well, you know what? We have.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Right, I totally
Okay,
forgot
so
he's still searching for pod.
yeah, we're still searching for pod, and I think this had to be pod.
Yeah, yeah.
The bad news is Kappa won't find a hammer. The good news is he might find a hook shot.
Was red again. Oh, but yeah, this is Zamaria locked. Since
Yeah,
TR
oh
was
my
one of the
God,
red
that's-
crystals.
The
and it
bread.
would- yeah, and also we had to beat Hera, so hook shot in
Yeah.
here would be. Oh, there it is.
Oh my God! There's the hook shot.
And
That
we
is
have to beat
so
Eastern.
big.
Yeah, it looks like Plasma is finding a way
breadcrumbs.
back into this game.
Yeah. I mean, I think he just flat out has the lead now.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, this is. Oh. Okay.
And if Ramon, and we talked about this before, if Ramon manages to get a map to Eastern, then that's just really, really bad for him.
Yeah. I'm also a
Is then-
little
yeah,
bit worried.
Yep.
He's going to go climb. Without
You
the
climb without the
shot.
hook shot? Yeah, the hook shot can be on the climb. It's happened.
Yeah.
No,
Like it's.
not very
But
recently.
I see on Ramon's tracker he did grab. Oh, he did grab Eastern Big Key, but he knows it's a pendant.
Oh, that's a bad combination.
Yeah. But
Especially
like,
when you've already
I
done
think
4
you
shots
still
there.
go Eastern before you climb. Like, especially.
Without a hook shot, 100% agree.
Yeah. Like, especially if you know you have to finish the climb again.
Yeah, and he's doing the left side GT right now.
Oh. Lucky with the bomb jump. Yeah, hoping to get something out of logic in the back of GT, but you know he's not gonna find much unless something's in the big chest. Like, are we even looking for much now between the runners?
Let's see. I
If
yeah,
we
no, I
get
think,
the hammer, I think we're just in go, right?
Yeah,
What's the last
PlasmaKappa.
dungeon?
Yep.
Don't need anything.
Okay, so if Kappa gets the hammer, he can come back and finish pod.
Yeah.
He can do Swamp Palace already because he's got the hook shot and can spec equip, but he's going to get the hammer on that path. He can do Skull Wiz anytime he wants. Don't care about Misery Mire. Ice Palace Big Key is not needed in this situation.
Yeah, and like the GT big key is just on the way for Plasma.
So yeah. So
All
yeah,
he has to do is not skip, what's it called, Compass Chest in Swamp?
which there's
Small
no way
key
would.
Tower of Hera.
Where's Fall Key in the game? Kappa's even gonna get a tempered sword when he beats blind.
Yeah.
Whereas Ramond has to go back to Eastern. We'll get silver. No, yeah, we get silvers though.
We found
Ramond has to go
silver
back to
somewhere.
Eastern, get his
Yeah,
get
basically,
his,
once you
Tower Hera
finish
big
Eastern,
key. Yeah, which then you gotta go to Hera and get your cane, which means you gotta do Turtle Rock to get your pod entrance at the Pyramid Ferry. It's a nasty chain. It is a nasty chain.
yeah, Chad is pointing out PlasmaKappa does not have the Swamp Small. Where was that?
What's the Swamp Small?
I think it was in Mini Moldorm Cave, but I don't remember where we found Mini Moldorm. But looking at Plasma's tracker, the only thing it could be is the top of Death Mountain Light World entrance. Which it could be. I think that's where Ramond was running around. I think there was like a big key and the small key.
Chat saying TR entrance, that might have been.
Oh, TR entrance was Hype Cave.
Yeah, I don't think Hype Cave had anything.
Yeah, Hype Cave had like one small key. That was shit. I think it was a Maya small key.
Alright, Kappa done with Skull Woods now?
Oh yeah, so Kappa...
Oh, there it is. Ramond may be running out of things to do, is doing
Yeah.
Eastern, which he needs to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit unlucky for Plasma.
I mean, it keeps Ramond in the game. Kappa's gonna find his Swamp Palace entrance and be able to open a chest. Unfortunately, the hammer is in the second chest.
Yeah.
But everything's behind that hammer, like the
Seepstone
the
Big was...
Big Key, yeah, it was I want to say in the Hammer House in
Dasha was in the Hammer House.
Village. So Ramond has a little bit more of a straight line path to things, but like none of this is quick.
Yeah, on the other hand, it's not quick to get back to Swamp. So...
Yeah, none of this. Yeah, like I said, none of this is quick for Ramond.
So I guess the question is now, how bottleneck is Plasma? Because it looks like he's running to, what's it called? Shot Cave?
Yeah, that totally makes sense. 3 items here.
Yeah, and Soapy goes to the other side of the connector.
I mean, that would that'd be pretty efficient to do it that way. Ramond not happy to get a Hera big key, but he's gonna feel differently once he goes to Hera.
It's a pretty important big key.
It is a very important big key.
Looks like we're grabbing the powder now.
Yeah, and Kappa coming here especially makes sense because it was that small key sitting on the floating island. Of course, it turned out to be a Turtle Rock small key, which does nothing for him. Yeah. He's already full clear Turtle Rock. Actually, that's not true. I don't think he ever did the 2 chests out of Turtle Rock East.
Yeah, like there's 2 checks left on his tracker, so that's probably fits the bill.
There's Mini Moldorm.
Yeah. Ramond rushing Hera.
Right, there's that swamp small for Kappa. As well as
Also
the desert big.
Yeah.
That's right, he didn't even have the desert big we saw when you saw the back of desert.
Okay, so now, how soon are you going to go back to that swamp entrance? Because it's not a great swamp entrance to go back to.
Yeah, but you can do all of it. And if he's
This-
going into Ice Palace, he can't do all of Ice Palace. I would take in the era Specky Clip. He's gonna do these Turtle Rock checks first. In the era Specky Clip, I'm doing Swamp Palace before Ice Palace every time. Before Specky Clip was a thing, that's a totally different story. Obviously, you would need the hammer, but you're not expecting the one chest, right, to be your hammer.
It's like you have one chest in swamp that could be your hammer, whereas like 4 chests in ice that could be your hammer.
Yeah, he's gonna go do Ice Palace because he's okay, nope.
Oh yeah, right. Checking desert.
Yep. Well, we're definitely not resetting whatever's here.
Actually, not scum.
Oh, well, he can't scum. He could take the death, right? You could take the death and scum it. Right, Hera done for Ramond. See where he goes next.
It's a bit unlucky because both players hit a bottleneck, but one's bottleneck is given a bit more direction.
Yeah.
The worst Ramond can do right now is like go GT right side for nothing. It's like not that much of a distraction.
Yeah, Kappa could end up in Ice Palace without the hammer. But he's not going to be able to finish. Small key to Meyer, we really don't care about.
Yay.
So nothing over there. He's going to go into ice. No, don't do it.
Unlucky.
You have a full clearable hammerless Swamp Palace. I do not like this play. I get it. You're here. And this is not an easy place to get to. But like you're going to have to steal the key in the conveyor room to even be able to, because you don't have, we still don't have an Ice Palace small key.
Nope. Not even Ramond has one apparently. And Danzi, to answer your question, the hookshot is in pot, which is behind Red Bomb. So you have to get the what's it called?
Yeah.
Samaria first.
Yep, you had to get the Samaria at a Pendant Eastern on the Armos Knights you had to get the Hera Big Key off the Armos Knights in Pendant Eastern. Then go to Hera and get your Samaria in the big chest. So no skipping, which then allows you to finish up Turtle Rock to get your Red Bomb, to go into Pod to get your hookshot. So it's quite the chain.
Ramond probably going to rush it after checking TR front. Yeah, looks like we stole the key in Ice Palace.
Yep. I mean, you almost there's just not a better choice here than stealing the conveyor key because no bomb. Otherwise, you could do the bomb jump. You could steal other keys, but no. This with the Cane of Samaria, this is the best way, I think.
Now there's only one question left for us. Where's the logical lamp?
I know, right? We may never see it.
I mean, it's probably in the climb.
Yeah.
At this point. Maybe in Hype Cave. Sorry, Spike Cave, not Hype Cave.
Oh yeah, Spike Cave is a thing that exists.
Wait, Ramond actually did it, right? I think when he was on the slideshow mode, I think Ramond went to Spike Cave.
Makes sense. Yep, there's the bomb pickup for Ramond.
Even has a slightly easier route.
Yeah, because he has the hammer. So he can just flute away with this.
Yeah, not just fluting away, but probably also running away with the game here. Because hook shot
Yeah,
should
hook
be
shot should be
Ramon's
go
go
mode.
mode.
Yep.
You can just instantly finish pot. Run to swamp and then just climb. Silver's 3 swords. Like no reason
Got
to
all the
open
nice
up any
things.
chests.
Yep. Yeah, Kappa made this really, really close with the
Yeah.
with the Samaria find, but just didn't have that swamp small key.
Yeah, the swamp
No
small.
swamp small key got him in the end. If he'd had the swamp small key when he found swamp, then this would be his to lose,
Yeah.
I think.
Could have one-shot swamp. Then afterwards, just basically, I think you only had Thief Zone Big left afterwards. In
Yeah,
theory.
and Thieves Book Big is behind,
Yeah,
like, your
it's
first
just-
hammer check.
Yeah, exactly.
And just even getting back to swamp is such a pain, as we're gonna
Yeah.
see here. Oh, he's gonna check the purple chest first too. There's a hook shot for Ramond.
Everyone's like, oh, 1 sec. Oh, I'm go mode.
Yeah. Okay. This is a different. I need to quick swap to a different item that I was planning on quick swapping to, because now I can just go to the boss and be done.
Question in chat. He didn't overlook the hammer. He just found
He didn't
swamp without a small key. So
Yeah. It was second chest, and he could only do the first chest.
yeah, so unlucky sequencing.
Yep. And it just, it just built upon the Moon Pearl situation. Ramond got to the Moon Pearl just so much quicker. And Kappa, gave himself a chance with his routing through getting, doing Eastern and getting that Cane of Samaria out of Hera. But then, yeah, again, not having the Swamp Small.
Yeah. Looks like PlasmaKappa
Okay.
now on the way to the hammer.
Yep. And of course, since it's not actual go mode, he's probably going to full clear swamp. The actual go mode is behind the hammer.
Yeah. Might skip left side.
Might skip left side. Pretty sure his go mode is find Thief Down Big Key. So you're going to go to the back first, and then you decide whether to go back in for left side. Big Key to Skullwoods on Helma.
A little bit of trolling. Yeah,
There's the hammer.
Both players gonna meet it in swamp soon.
Yep.
Except one is just gonna run through everything.
Ramond also going to have an easier boss fight with that Tempered Sword.
Yeah, like we have Ice Rod. Ice Rod is always nice as a backup. Yeah, phase 1 is gonna be annoying with Master Sword.
There's that GT Big Key for PlasmaKappa. He does need that. We do have to climb for Ganon.
Yeah, it looks like we're skipping left side. So it would have been a good play, but sadly it's a little bit too behind.
Not going to be enough. And that's assuming he doesn't go back in.
Yeah.
At go -1, do the back first and hope you find
like
your go mode.
I think you wouldn't go. I mean, you got the hammer, so you actually can get back here now without
Yeah.
cursing.
Yeah, no, I
That is-
I will never criticize someone for skipping a left side swap.
Yeah, and also like you have GT left side open.
Yep.
You have finishing Ice Palace. You can finish pot. You're just probably hoping to find your last picky on the way. And you still have, from Plasma's perspective, still have Zaha, still have Hype Cafe. It's very reasonable to skip left side. Ramond denying us the victory road screen. Dropping a little bit of the frames. No magic on Plasma side, so spin to win. We are just imagining that Ramond is probably beating this boss a little bit faster with tempered and silvers. Hey look, almost synchronized crystal. Both runners going to GT.
Yep, but one's going to climb, and the other one... I mean, Kappa, there's no reason not to climb. You could do that now, and... Like, actually, this is pretty good routing for him. You can climb and then go do pod right afterwards. Because it's right there. But he still needs to go find that big key to Thieves Town. So I guess the actual statement is one's going to climb, and one's going to do left side and then climb.
From Kappa's perspective, that Galwood's big is going to be a bit trouble if he gets there before Ramond finishes.
Hey, there's the silvers. So to be clear, when Ramond was doing left side GT, sequence breaking with the boots, we could not see the items because his internet was having issues.
Yeah. We're in buffer mode. We still are in buffer mode apparently. We can't see whether he managed to one cycle or not.
Never free, even with silvers, but there are some setups that work decently.
Yeah, I do the dash against the wall thing and then try to time it from there. That's where Mirror Shield was, apparently. Yeah, looks like we only get silvers here.
Yeah, Cap is going to take this to the big chest, and then he'll climb as well. I don't know that Kappa gets his Go Mode Thieves Town big key before Ramon's done,
Yeah, I
though.
don't think so.
Because the route he's taking, which totally makes sense from his perspective, you're going to clear GT. Then Pod is right there at the Pyramid Fair. You're going to do that. Then you're going to do Ice Palace in hopes that you find your Thieves Town big key on path. And then you start following the hammer. It's not like, I mean, it's not like it would actually take PlasmaKappa that much longer to do all those things.
Yeah.
But I mean, you just you can't do it. Just can't do it quick enough. There's too many things to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, looks like we are only gonna know when Ramond finishes through
Very
race time
possibly,
bot.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Gonna guess Ramond is local recording, so admins can verify later that everything
I
was in
mean-
order.
I mean, I'm of the opinion that you should always locally record any high stakes races. But if you know you have internet issues and you don't locally record, that's totally on you. And Ramon's smarter than that. I'm sure he's well aware of his internet situation.
Yeah, and yes, we have Vanilla again. Ramond should be finishing at some point in the next few minutes. So, yeah, stream.
No, we're almost to the point where we can see what items are actually up here. See if Kappa gets anything nice.
Oh, yeah, we've brushed Ramond's stream and he's again is exploding.
Yep.
Okay, so there's race time bot. Yes, race time bot.
Yeah. So we got. Oh, there's a temper sword up here.
Oh,
So if Kappa chooses to finish, he'll have a gold sword for it.
yeah, GG's to Ramond.
Yeah. Finishing with an official race time of 1:56:50.
Nice round time.
Desert Palace small key also on the climb.
Nice.
Another thing to distract poor PlasmaKappa, although he's already stolen the key and done the right side.
Yeah.
And God 6.
Yeah, and looks like
All right. Looks like he
That's
was
where
just
we're leaving
seeing if he
it.
could. Yeah, looks like he wanted to see if he could hit go mode on the climb, and he can't.
Yep.
Still is missing the Thieves Town big key.
yeah, GG's to Plasma.
Very nice run through this tournament. Very difficult bracket to make. And yeah, as he says in the race room, 3 dungeons left. Would have done pod next. Would have gone back to Ice Palace, and then
Like somewhere around 10 minutes,
Yep.
less than 10 minutes.
yep. Like I said, wouldn't have taken that long.
Hello?
Yeah, PlasmaKappa joining us.
Oh, where's my Thieves Town big key?
So behind the hammer at the hammer house in
Okay,
Saha, yeah.
I was going to go do those location's right at their pod.
Yep, makes sense. Yeah. The thing not having the swamp small key when you hit swamp is really what got. Well, there were two things that got you. Not having the small key to swamp when you hit swamp, and hard to want to go back there looking for the hammer. Although it would have been much harder back before the days of Specky Clip. But you were also much slower to the Moon Pearl in the early game, so it was advantage Ramond for a really long time. But then you pulled the Hera Big Key out of Pendant Eastern, no less. Which got you the cane, which got you the pod entrance, which got you the hook shot. But without the hammer out of Swamp Palace, it wasn't enough to keep you ahead. Ramon eventually got bottlenecked into doing the same things, and
Yeah, I
already
figured
had the hammer. Yeah.
all I need to do is start at the old man, and I'm good. It's not
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Yeah, the old man spawn was pretty interesting to see it. It just removes the whole bunny walk.
Mm-hmm. It's still a very good tournament for you. Bracket's always hard to make in this. I think I still say this is the hardest tournament to get into brackets. So, as always, well played. I very much enjoy watching you. So,
I want to be the logical Larry this time, but once I saw the old man start, I knew there was a good chance I'm gonna spend an hour being cooked, walking around.
Mm-hmm. So we have Ramond here. GG's.
Hi, GG's.
GG's.
So yeah. So your experience was a little bit different. Like you had the Moon Pearl very quickly with the old man start, which allowed you to take a bit of a lead, but then going the refusal to turn in the mushroom to get the Eastern Big Key to get the whole chain that got you to pod, made this a race basically.
Yeah, I think I felt quite good about the early game because I think it's easy to miss like this good way to get to the Moon Pearl. If you have to logically walk through like half the Dark World as a bunny, then that's usually not a good sign. But as good as the early game was, I had already forgotten about that way later because I was like the past 30 minutes or so, I was just kind of struggling to figure out what the best play would be. And the thing with the mushroom was I scouted the powder on Zora Ledge early and I couldn't get it. And I was thinking, yeah, I could turn in the mushroom, but I could also wait for the Samaria to turn up, and then I can just fake powder, then I can just ignore the powder completely. And I always had this in the back of my mind that Magic Bat was a check that was in logic since I got the flippers. But I just really, really did not want to. Especially if there was some kind of progression on the mushroom, but I wouldn't know whether it locks the Samaria or not, which is why I didn't want to turn it in the first place to save scum it. But I think I'm glad I did not save scum the mushroom even after seeing the pendant big key. I think the half magic in Spy Cave motivated me quickly to just take the stuff. If Spy Cave had been empty, I might have considered hard resetting, but luckily the half magic just made me go.
It's Spike Cave, yeah, because your internet issues cropped up, and we completely missed you even going into Spike Cave. But good item to get out of there. Love some half magic.
I tried to play the seed the way the seed wanted to be played, but that was terrible. Because I even found Paradox before I found HC, and it's like, oh, it's gotta be HC, and now I need to either go north or south, and it's terrible. At least I went south first.
Yeah, Paradox Cave had nothing.
Nope.
I think it had that quake to open up some entrances. It also had nothing. So
yeah.
This the multi-item caves not really paying out until was it Mini Moldorm Cave with the swamp big small key finally?
Yeah, right. That one even locked the hammer. Now I realize in hindsight.
Yeah.
I was going to do. I did a whole chain up there, which unfortunately had to end in hammerless ice, so that was unfortunate. I had like 2
Mm.
things left.
Mhm.
I don't know why I did purple chest. That was very hopeful.
Yeah, little did you know, Ramon had actually done that quite a bit earlier. So just that lead with the Moon Pearl. Yeah, like I said, you made it interesting with the Cane of Samaria get, but in the end, it wasn't enough.
Well, that's all I can hope for. When you get your close to our Moon Pearl, and well, I've had worse, but I don't want to have that here.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I feel like in this seed, the items you got early game were really in favor of doing lots of overwork, especially since many of the dungeons were very, very late, kind of. So, like by the time I had 75% of entrances checked, I was still missing like 4 or 5 dungeons, I feel like. So the entrances were very, very lucrative in the late game, so to speak. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, but I do need to say I was really sweating really big in the end, because at that point where I was just looking for Hookshot and Samaria, and for some reason I thought I had some checks in GT. So I went to GT without Hook and Samaria the second time, and I don't know, I was like, bonk chest, yeah, maybe I have a lot of GT keys that were early, but then on my way there I thought, actually that's kind of stupid, because the 2 items that I need for go mode are, the GT checks that are left are actually locked by either the one or the other.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I was like, but then I just wanted to commit, because one of them could still be like at Ice Armor's location, and then I
One could
didn't
lock
want
the
to.
other.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I did not want to backtrack then. But afterward, I was just so, I was thinking, no, that was just such a bad move, and I was really afraid that might have like already cost enough time that it might put me behind again.
Oh no, I'm about to touch down and go over there, but you won first. Well, I mean, go over there to get my Thieves Town big key. I see my entrance tracker, and it's telling me to go do entrances.
Okay, so we did have a fun early game moment, like the 3 spec rock cave entrances. The first one that previewed the boots, the second one that got you the boots, and I think we saw the third one within like the first 6 or 7 minutes of the seed. That
Yeah,
told you never had to go through.
that was great. Yeah, just track it away everywhere and yeah, be done with it.
Yep. So that was a little fun. Always like the early game boots.
Definitely. One thing I took away from the last game we played, like game 2, which I lost by a huge margin because I stole the Harry Castle key. So one thing I definitely took away from that game for this one was that I didn't want to, aggressively skip a lot of stuff which is out of logic, which could be in logic zone. I was considering when I was back in Eastern with the big key, I was trying to think about the logical chain, because the lamp was still missing for Amos Knights, and seeing the big chest having nothing. And I mean, I went to Amos and I didn't realize at first it was still missing the lamp. And then I just saw the dark room and was like, okay, wait, that's not in logic yet. And I had just maybe 2 or 3 in logic checks left. So I was considering to go out because it's not in logic and I need to chase the logic. And it's not very likely that a hard required item is on Amos Knights, because the lamp could be like the last item in the logical chain easily, because the Samaria still locks all of Poland. So, but I then thought back to game 2 and I thought, no, I'm just gonna pull it through. I'm not gonna leave Eastern now, because I triple dipped Pennant Eastern in the previous seat. It was just so bad, and I really wanted to just do it clean this time, and I think that really helped me here, because else I probably would have definitely hard last located the Harabig into the Samaria, I suppose. Even though I
never found the lamp.
So
never found the lamp.
did we see Magic Bet?
Yeah, we
I
did.
did
Like 50 rupees.
I got the flippers first and kind of forgot about Meyer for a little bit while I went to go get my powder very slowly.
Yeah,
That was open for Pearl.
I think, yeah, our one of our trackers, Becky, is suggesting that the lamp might have to be the cutscene chest of Meyer, which I think is the only one we didn't see in there. That I mean, other than obviously we didn't kill Vitreous, because why?
Did you see the big chest in Maya?
I had the big key when I went in, so
Okay, yeah.
I
Because
did
I'm
skip the big
yeah.
key chest and LSS. That's about it.
Yeah, that sounds right. And of course, we
Oh.
got left side swamp from you, Ramon, because you went in there, found the hammer, and said, I could do all the rest of these things, but left side swamp
Yeah,
really didn't have
because
anything either.
if you already go to the pod entrance and you're already in swamp, and I didn't have like that many checks left. I mean, I didn't know exactly what the hammer opened up. It was just a couple of over checks, not many, but the entrances were important. But I didn't really
Yeah.
know what the entrances were yet, so I was just playing safe at that point.
And at that point, you were still missing pod, so you still had a full dungeon you needed to find.
That's
so.
true, yes. But I'm also missing the third Maya key, so I don't. For me, it's not even in logic yet. Maybe I missed it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Please, Swamp Punk, but just put me TT big key from Go, so this plays right on through there.
And we did find the other possibility, I guess, would be a Hera base, but we did eventually find the Hera small key. So
Yeah, but that one is also hookshot and Samaria locked because Samaria locks the hookshot, so all of back of GT should be Samaria locked, which is lamp locked.
Right, but Hera. Oh, okay. So I didn't remember where we even got the Hera small key. So if it was back there, then you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I definitely remembered that
Big
because
chest.
I was not gonna do that like without
Good
Samaria
call.
the hookshot.
No one ever wants to make that check for sure.
Yeah.
Like it's
GT
I
climb.
call it I call it the
It
worst
has to
small
be
key
the
in the game.
climb. Yeah, I think
No,
the
we
lamp
saw
was
we saw the climb. Kappa was
okay.
Kappa climbed because like I mean why wouldn't you? I mean the route you were taking at the end made total sense. Like you're right there, you climb, you get do all the checks, and then you go finish up pod because it's good. The finishing the climb is going to put you right in front of pod, and then you either finish Ice Palace or you go to the hammer checks. I don't even think the order mattered because you had to do both.
Yeah,
So then I no idea where it is.
So yeah, yep. It was somewhere
to
in
be somewhere.
Hyrule. But yeah, in the end, Ramond, you're moving on. I'll ask Kappa first, since you're leaving us. How are you feeling? Ready to play main tournament? Any thoughts about this tournament?
Yeah, sure. All
Don't
right,
sound too
tournament.
excited.
It's better when I do well, but it's all right, like it is now.
Mm-hmm. All right.
As for main tournament, sure. I'm not going to ban Tile Swap ever, so I should probably play that at some point.
Yeah, I played one of those, and I think the consensus from myself and other people that have played it, that either you're banning that or Enemizer. If you like Enemizer, you're banning Tile Swap, and if you don't like Enemizer, like I am, not that I'm entering, I would ban Enemizer and hope my opponent bans Tile Swap.
Oh, that's the other one I'm not going to ban.
I know some people like Enemizer and really enjoy playing it. More power to you. All right, thank you, Kappa. Always a pleasure calling your races. Ramon, you're moving on.
Yeah,
you're gonna face Jammo. How you feeling?
I know Jammo's been around a bit now, but I kind of feel I have never had any interaction with him directly yet so far, and I think I don't know if he was already good when he started, if he comes from NMG somehow, but I did realize that I hope it's a he because I just assumed now if it's
No, it's he. He's he.
Okay, good. So I have no idea how he plays. I just know he's very, very strong. So I mean, he's like seed 1, I think. But I didn't exactly follow any matches, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm just gonna do what I always do, and then we'll just see what happens.
All right. Well, good luck to you in the next round, and also good luck to both of you on anything else you're doing in the future, main tournament and anything else. So, again, pleasure to have both of you.
Thanks. So actually, I'm probably stepping down from Rando pretty soon. So this might even be my last major tournament here.
Oh no!
Yeah, because it's just been like a long time, and I feel Crosskeys has always been like my thing, like in the past when it was not that popular, but now so many people are so good at Crosskeys, and it's like one of the most mainstream modes now that for me it's become less interesting, kind of. Maybe because there is also like, oversaturation of people who play Crosskeys, just because there's so much Crosskeys content that the Crosskeys content that I've been doing so far now isn't really special anymore in that case. So, and I've also found like other endeavors I want to follow. So I think, so probably
Well,
this is
good
gonna
luck.
be my last run.
And we
Thanks.
can only hope that maybe you'll feel differently after a little bit of a break. But if not, it was great to have
Possible.
you in all these tournaments.
Well, thank
When
you.
is Silk Song randomizer?
We'll see about that.
All right. Well, with that, if and no one else has anything to add, we'll turn it back over to baseball.
All right. Thank you. Thanks everyone for watching today. This was super fun. Thank you, of course, to our trackers, Siberian and Becky Scott Fairley. Couldn't do this without you. Thank you both a ton. And of course, our commentators, Eris and Tracy. Thank you so much. And how could I forget? Our runners. I messed up the command. Ramond, Kappa, thank you both so much. Ramond, of course. Triforce Blitz Season 4 co-op champion. Thought I'd throw that in there. Thank you for running today. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this race. I'm gonna rate us over to Scottish Brave. She's playing some Link to the Past rando. You know what it is. We will see you in the next one. Tons more Crosskeys matches coming up. Oh my god, Brusler's here? Brusler the co-champion? Okay, sorry. Little Ocarina of Time shout out. Okay. See y'all later.
Bye,
Bye.
chat.